Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to be giving my initial thoughts or impressions on Dan Becker's new favorite backpack, the CS40 Ultra Backpack by Outdoor Vitals. I do want to thank Outdoor Vitals for sending me this backpack in exchange for a review, and I have not had this out on the trail yet, although I got a trip next weekend, so I got all my gear packed in here, and I've wore it all around the house, driving my wife crazy, telling her, hey, hold this, pick it up, feel how much it weighs, you know, all that good stuff that I do to drive my wife crazy. But anyways, I want to say the first thing that really caught my attention with this pack is this is the first time I've ever felt this ultra weave fabric. I've felt you know, Dyneema, and I know Dyneema is a great material, and it's a great material for tarps and tents, but I've never really felt confident about making a huge purchase. You know, they're not cheap in a backpack. I love the weight of it, and the thing about minimalist packs, they don't come with a lot of comfort. And so when I felt this pack initially, I like how this material feels. It feels like it would be you know, resistant to abrasions. It feels tougher than Dyneema. And man, this pack is 27 ounces, man. This thing is light, but it doesn't lack in comfort, and that's another reason why I haven't wanted to shell out big dollars for an ultralight minimalist pack, because just a lack of a couple features. When I first spotted this backpack, I was watching a video from Outdoor Vitals, and they were, I think, on the Unica or something Highline Trail. They did a little documentary, and I noticed that they had these packs. And the first thing I noticed was like these straps, the foam, and they had this, you know, kind of transparent ripstop nylon right here, and you could see the red foam. And man, I thought this was sharp. And then they began to start announcing this, and man, the foam here and the carbon fiber stays in here. The frame, it's just two carbon fiber stays that goes through here. They kind of curve to the contour of your lumbar, your back, and man, this thing is incredibly comfortable. It surprised me how comfortable this pack is. The pack that I'm coming from, I have a behemoth of an Osprey. I got the 65 liter Atmos with the anti-gravity. I thought, man, that would be a really comfortable pack. The problem is that the more I dialed my gear in, that was way too much pack for me. Way too much. You know, I didn't need all that space, all the extra kind of zipper pockets. I never really utilized, and their back mesh pocket didn't really stretch a lot. And this is another thing that is just blowing me away, is how much stretch this right here has to it. This, I guess it's the front mesh pocket, but and I'll pull everything out here in a minute of what I got in here. It's just it's crazy, and I still got space to put my rain jacket in there, where I like to keep my rain jacket back here. So the things that I've noticed right off the bat, I guess you would say, is the weight, how comfortable it is. I love how the stays will flex with your body. Also, the stays actually go up a few inches higher and then the top of the strap, and then you have a load lifter right here. And so that really pulls this frame onto your back and really transfers that weight to your hips. Excellent. So far, just wearing it around the house and just, you know, loading it down and just walking around the house with it. I'll find out more how much that this stays to your hips or keeps the weight to your hips as I'm hiking on the trail next weekend. Kind of looking forward to it. But man, I am super impressed by this. I do know that, I was waiting for more packs to come out with this material. I knew that there was companies out there already making packs with this material, but it's just, either they're a frameless, or they're just really a little more minimalist than I prefer. I do like a few features, like Z-Packs. Z-Packs is the Arc Haul. I think that's a great competitor to this one. The only issue I have with it is maybe price, and then on top of that, you still have to buy your own hip belt pockets and stuff like that, so which really jumps the price up there pretty high. There's another one on the market. I think Durston Gear has the Kakwa. I don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe that's how you say it. Maybe somebody can correct me in the comments. But the Kakwa, it seems like it's a really nice pack. But when I seen this one, man, I just it really impressed me. Reached out to Outdoor Vitals, asked them could they send me one to review. The guy sent it to me, man. Thank you. I'm a small channel, so to get some love from a company like Outdoor Vitals, it's humbling. And I like cottage companies. I love cottage gear companies, and I really like Outdoor Vitals. I really how they try to push the limits and try to think outside the box. They don't do a lot of copying of what other competitors are doing. They try to get in their own lane, and they truly test out and use their own gear. So they're putting the technologies into their gear that they really want themselves. And so I kind of share the same mindset that they have. And so, man, this pack is amazing. I do like how you got this foam in the back here, but there's like this center part right here, there's nothing there. And so that keeps pressure off your spine as you're hiking. I really like that feature. I don't think it's really designed, I mean, there's vents here, but when you're going to sweat. I'm going to sweat anyways. I don't think it's going to help me anyway at all. But there's other backpacks that I've seen that, they want to stuff that little seat pack back there to kind of add. Like, I've never liked that. I like this. I like the carbon fiber stays. I like the padding that runs here. I love the how you got the load lifters up here. How the frame is quite a bit higher. The top of the frame is probably right here, and then the top of the strap is here. So you got the load lifter running there, and it'll draw it up pretty good. So I really love the load lifters on here. And these water bottle pockets, I mean, they pretty big, and they are big enough to put 2 smart water bottles in pretty easily. So I do like that feature. And also they have some little ports down here in the bottom. Even though this material is waterproof, this backpack ain't seam taped, so there's the potential for moisture and water to get inside of here. I do like the fact that it allows it to leak. And if you care to watch any further, I'll show you how I pack this and what I pack and how I keep my stuff dry. A lot of people use pack liners, which is probably the lightest option, but for me, I like to use waterproof dry bags or dry sacks, and so that's kind of my preferred method. But let's dig into this right here, this mesh pocket, and I'm gonna pull out everything I got in here, and there is still room for more. I mean, there is still plenty of room and stretch for more. So, gotta have coffee. So I got my coffee mug. Got my cook system. got my water filtration, poop kit with toilet paper, my ditty bag. It's got all my cords, batteries, and battery bank. I just kind of got my Toke spoon thrown in there. And my med kit. So, tons of stretch and tons of room. This is a 40-liter pack. I'm not sure how much the main compartment is. I don't know if maybe that's less, and then they add the others in here for the extra liters. I don't know if this is 40 and then you could add more because of this. I know these pockets here, these hip back pockets, are 1 liter themselves. So I really like these hip back pockets, man. And they got some nice zippers. So good looking pack. Just look at this thing. I mean, I love this thing. And with this pack, like I said, I had a Osprey Atmos 65 liter. Nice pack, but I mean, like, it had a big gigantic brain. I ended up stopped using it. Had like this divider plate between the compartment you put your sleeping bag in. I just stopped using that and just started stacking everything. And in all honesty, it began to be just too much pack for me. Winter months wasn't too bad when I had to carry extra gear, but still, it was almost a 5-pound pack, a little over 4 pounds, and it just began. It was the one heavy item that kept my base weight over 12 pounds, and so this pack here has actually got my base weight down to 10 pounds, and that is exciting for me. And just putting this backpack on with just my base weight, it just blew my mind how light it was, and it's just kind of it got me excited that I'm tapping into the ultralight world. And also it's got this little strap at the top, and it's pretty big. I think some people have claimed that you can get maybe put a bear canister, strap a bear canister down with it. I'm not real sure. As long as I don't have to, I'm not going to use a bear canister. And it's got, of course, your roll top. And I mean, I got my food in here. So even with my food in here, I had this much to roll down. So even if I needed maybe some extra gear or something, there's still plenty of room. It's got a little Velcro opening, and show you stuff I got inside. Got my food bag. Just lost a water bottle. Got my clothes in a dry sack. And this is one of those dry bags from Zenbivvy. And man, I love these dry bags. Man, they are nice. Dry sacks, dry bags, whatever you want to call them. It's nice. Got my tent, my Outdoor Vitals 40th 2-person tent. I love this. I love this tent. I actually have a video review on it if you want to check that out. Love this tent. Only about a 2-pound tent, trekking pole tent. I got the 2-person because when I want my wife to go with me, we both have 25-inch pads, and it will fit 2 25-inch pads side by side. And then when I'm by myself, this thing is like a stinking castle, man. It is huge. This is another Zenbivvy dry bag, but I have my Thermarest Neo Light or Neo Air X Light NXT pad. Love that pad. Still, I think this is the king of pads. If you wanna check it out, I got a link in the description. For all this gear. So anything I use, plus I have my light. I'll put the link to my lighter pack, so you can check out the weight of this system. I've actually gotten it down to 10 pounds. It's exciting stuff. And then my Zim Divvy, this, what I got in here is actually the light bed, 25 degree. And it is an awesome sleep system. If you want to check it out, I got a review on it, and I got a description and a link. So either way, there we go. Now, this look, and if you can see, I don't know how much you can tell on camera, but you can flex this back and forth like this. It flexes back and forth, and this is how this will ride on your back. It is, I mean, it feels amazing on your back. And I have, you know, a little bit of some back issues. You know, I have some stiffness and got to do a lot of stretching, and maybe have some, you know, some damage back there from abusing my body at a younger age. But so to have something that rides on my back and my spine like this does is really nice. And my goal, like, I love the idea of being minimal. I love the idea of being ultralight, but I did not want to suffer to be ultralight. Like, the more I got into this thing, more I got into looking at gear, I began to discover that there are ultralight options that still have some comfort. So it's not such a huge trade-off for weight. You know, to go light, you shouldn't have to trade off all the comfort. For those youngsters out there that don't weigh, that ain't bigger than a minute, and you know, they don't even have a backbone, they still got a gristle, hey, that's fine for you. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm an old guy, you know, I need some support. I need some comfort in the back country, and so I think I'm going to do a gear loadout and just kind of show you everything that I got, and it just, you know, I'm blessed to be where I'm at with this, having light gear but still comfortable gear, and gear that gives me confidence on the trail. I haven't tested this out yet enough to know, to really build the confidence, because it's, you know, that you can only get from being trail tested. But initially I'm going to go out with some confidence, and I believe my confidence will only grow with this pack, and I'm excited to get some miles with this pack right here, and maybe even attempt to even go lighter with this pack. So either way, man, this is just my initial thoughts. I noticed that Dan Becker has been favoring this pack a lot. I've seen him on a couple of trips that he's been using this pack, and so I do know that he has been friends with Outdoor Vitals for a while, and he ain't always used their gear. He only uses gear that he would use that he likes. So if he doesn't like it, he ain't gonna use it on the trail. He may do a review on it, but if he's using it, you better believe he likes it. And so I've been noticing that he's been using this backpack a lot, and so I see why. I see why. So I can't wait to get this thing out on the trail next weekend. I'll be probably shooting some video of that trip. It'll be a YouTuber meetup at Red River Gorge, and I'm excited about it. To see some friends I hadn't seen in a while, and maybe possibly meet some new friends and make some new connections. So either way, love you guys. Thanks for watching. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel at like 285 views right now, or subscribers right now. My goal is to try to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Only got a few months left, so please help me out. Subscribe, and if you want to check any of this gear out, I got links in the description. It helps my channel out. It helps me out tremendously. Keeps me being able to chase what I'm passionate about. And I couldn't do it if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for you watching these videos. And leave a comment if there's anything you want to know about it, or if you got any anything that I missed that you want to add, go ahead and feel free to drop it in the comments. I love you guys, and God bless.